Welcome to Mama Cat's Home. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my classic happy planner. This is the one I use for YouTube over here, and I do put YouTube over here too, but like for like specific days, you know. This is where my list of videos I've put up, and this is just like things I need to do for those videos. Sometimes I actually put things that I need to do for house stuff that I don't have a specific day over there as well. So this is pretty much my YouTube and life planner. Because YouTube is something I do in my life, right? Okay. So this is how it ended up. On this part, I just put like things I need to do. Things that, like Noah's schedule, his therapy schedule, which he's almost done with that. I think he's got like 2 more weeks maybe. And they said today, whenever we went, that the one part that they were working on was stronger. So they are happy about that. So that part is working. Now, I know it looks like I did not do a lot of things, but honestly, what happened was I didn't like get up and plan, or I didn't plan what I was going to do that a lot of times this past week, because I don't know why. I just did things, and the thing is, I don't write it in here unless I plan to do it. Like, I will sit down the night before, or the day before, or the week before, and I will write it down. But if I am not planning to do it, I don't write it after I've done it. You know what I'm saying? Except these. And that's very rare that I do that. But that is my videos, and this is like kind of a thing I keep up with what I've done, is the reason why this is here. This is more, it's kind of like a diary situation, a memory planning situation, so I can know what I've done and what I haven't. But anyways, it looks very clear. It looks like I didn't use it much, but I actually used it as much as I needed to. So I'm going to scooch this over and get started with today's. And I am going to be using a book that I got this weekend from Hobby Lobby in a town near us. It was $4.99. I did not get enough to actually do a haul, but I did run in there while Jeff ran into Academy, and I have a whole story about Academy that really, not the Academy in that town, but the one that's in the town we live in. Oh, it was a mess. I could tell you about it in a shortened version. I'll try to do that. So anyways, this I'm going to be using, it is from 2018. Yes. And it's got things, you know, fall stuff, and it's got other seasons in it, and it's just fun. Actually, I might better do something else first. I might need to put the dates down first, which I don't have to, but you might want to know what dates I'm planning for, right? Why am I not prepared? I don't know. That looks, I don't know what happened there. Anyways, I'm like getting lost over here. So we're doing the 12th through the 18th. The 18th is actually one of my older sister's birthday. She is the 4th of 8. I'm the 5th. And she is around 5 years older than me. But the 18th is her birthday. But I'm not going to be, I don't put, you know, if you watch me for a long time, you know I don't normally put birthdays in here unless it's people who live in this house. So I'm just probably not going to be doing it. I just wanted to mention it because I remember, I always remember my siblings' birthdays, but I don't remember many of their spouses because honestly, I don't know that I've asked for what their birthdays are. And I don't remember a lot of their children's because there's a lot of them. I mean, you just think about it. If there's 8 children that my mother had, and each of her children had 2, which that didn't happen. Some have 4. 2 have 4, I know. And then those children had children. Which, one of my nephews has not had children. He does not have children yet. I don't know if he will. I don't know if he wants children. I don't know. That's his business. But anyway, some of my nieces and nephews have, or one of my nephews, 2 of my nieces have had children. So there are, I already whited out the notes part too, just to let you know. I may use some washi, some fall washi. I'm not sure yet. We'll see where that goes. But before I get started with anything, what I was saying about the birthdays is there's just too many for me to memorize all of them. There's too many. of the nieces and nephews. Then my husband's sisters and brother. I mean, you know, it just kind of gets crazy. I don't know. So, I wanted to use one of these double boxes for Saturday and Sunday. But I wanted to put it down before I put any headers down. And I'm going to be using these headers, some of these from Tea Light Corner, in this because it's like fall reddish colors. And I think that works well with this. And I think it's just pretty. And that's just my thoughts. Now, you know my thoughts. But I wanted to make sure whether or not this would cover. Why I'm putting it in the middle, I don't know. That's just where I decided to put it. Right now, like when I started. But then it moved on me. Oh, stop, please. Okay, let's get this in. I want to try to get it as straight as possible from the start because I do not want to move it once I get it down. I just don't like moving these double boxes because they're hard to get to do what you want them to do. Yes, it does cover up some of the header. So what I think I might do is go ahead with my decorative stickers. But actually, I think most of my decorative is going to be like deco. I don't think I have any more of that type of sticker. Yeah, I don't. I don't have any more decoration that's like these things. They're going to be deco. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and put in some headers. And the way I'm going to do that, I have seen Leslie from Romo Craft Scissors, and no, I don't copy everything she does, but she's been doing headers with tweezers, so I want to see if I could do that better. Because, you know, whenever you see someone able to do something and it makes their life easier, you want to try it too sometimes. I'm going to see if I can do it. It's been a while since I did headers. But, I want to see if it helps me. If it does, I'll do it. If it does not help me, then I'm not going to do it. Honestly, I don't know if it's going to help me or not. Because, I don't know. She uses pointy tweezers, which I have some. Let me see. This pack of tweezers was like a set of 5, I think. I got them from Harbor Freight, of all places. I got them from there. Let's see if this one will do anything different. And this one right here, my husband and son actually used yesterday to try to work on my truck. No, don't like tweezers. Gonna use fingers. I don't know. I don't like it. She uses Cricut tweezers though. But anyway, I'm not doing it. And I don't like the Y's getting covered up. I don't really like that. But honestly, I don't know what to do about it. And I'm just going to have to just get over it for this week. I'm just going to have to be like, okay, that's fine. But anyway, they were using those tweezers actually to work on my truck because my truck is a 2007. We've had it since, let's see, we bought it. It only had 4 miles on it whenever we bought it. It was brand new off the lot. First new vehicle we've ever had. Last new vehicle we will ever have probably, unless someone gives us one, because honestly it just depreciates as soon as you get it off the lot. And what's the point? But we did buy it new. We had 2 young children and good credit, so we decided to do it. We paid it off before it was time to pay it off because we didn't like debt. So we paid it off a year or 2 early. It was difficult to do, but we did it. We're still trying to get debt free. We still have our home we owe on. And then we have a couple of credit cards. We did have 4 credit cards, and we've gotten it down to 2, so I think that's pretty good. But anyways, our truck was the first one that we've ever had that was new. And it's a 2007, and it is 2020. So things have decided to start, you know, wearing out. And the little hose that goes to the windshield washer, which you don't actually have to have, it's not a necessity, but the hoses have started dry rotting. And if you know what dry rotting is, you know that it won't work anymore if it dry rots. It shot water, or not water, but cleaner because I make my own windshield washer cleaner. Just shot it all over the place and shot it down under the truck, and I'm like, wait, what's happening? This is not working. So we figured out what was wrong with it, and my husband and son tried to fix it yesterday, but they needed to get some more hose because my husband thought he had some, but he didn't. So that happened. And yeah, so they were using my tweezers. So let me tell you about the academy situation. So the other day, Saturday, my husband's job is kind of awesome with some of the things they do. Probably, I think it's once a year. My husband's not exactly sure. This is the first year that we've ever actually done it. But every year they give you discounts at certain places for a certain amount of days. And they'll give their employees just lots of awesome perks at times. And so that was what was happening Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. For us at Academy, there was a 20% of off your full purchase of everything except firearms, ammo, and gift cards, and things you'd already purchased. You couldn't get a discount on something, you know, you'd already bought. You couldn't go back and say, hey, I want my discount now, because, you know, that's not how it works. And I think there was something else that you couldn't get a discount on, but none of those things were things we wanted. We were really looking for some boots, because my boots that I wear in the fall and winter, I have had for like 4 years, maybe more. And honestly, I live in them in that time of the year, so I wanted some new ones. So I went in and I actually found 2 pair that were a better price than what I had paid for the original pair. So Jeff said, just get them both, because he liked what they looked like on me, and I liked what they looked like, and it was hard for me to decide. So he said, get them both. So I said, okay. He said, we've got 20% off. Just get them both. I was like, thank you. Okay, I'll do that. So I did. So while we were in there, I heard one of the managers say to an employee who had just walked in that she needed to get a credit card, someone to sign up for a credit card that day. And I'm like, are you serious? They're pushing quotas during this time, whenever life is kind of nuts, and, you know, that's not cool. So anyways, I didn't like that. I should not have put some of these on here. I'm going to take these and put them back. I didn't like that, but I didn't say anything to anyone. And no one had asked us if we wanted to get a credit card or anything like that. So I had not said anything about it. And I know we have excellent credit. And I know that, you know, signing up for credit cards and not using them may not be the best idea in the world and all this stuff. I know we didn't want another credit card. But, oh, I'm also using this. Actually, I'm going to put it up top. Over here, I'm using it because I've got those 2 over there. But anyway, I didn't like it. So, I was like, well, that's kind of rude, calling her out whenever she just got to work. And, you know, in front of customers. That was kind of rude. So, that was my thought in my mind. I didn't say anything to anyone. I just went on about my business. And then, you know what, I'm probably not going to need a header for every one of these. Why don't I ever remember that whenever it comes to Happy Planner? Why did I do the headers first? I don't know. Anyways, Jeff and I were, you know, going about our business, looking for things, looking for the meat cuber thing that we wanted, and they were supposed to have it in stock, but then they didn't have one. Someone either had bought it, you know, or their inventory had not caught up to their computer had not caught up. Their website had not caught up to their computer. I can't speak English. Something was not right about the whole situation. They didn't have one. That was fine. We were like, okay, well, that's cool, you know, going about our business, going about our life. So, then Jeff and I were over looking at some pants because Jeff needs some more camouflage pants. And this little timid associate came up and said, "Can I ask you a question?" And I looked at her and I said, "If it's about the credit card, I'm sorry, you'll be wasting your time and hours. We don't want it." You know, I wasn't mean, I wasn't hateful or anything like that. And she said, "Oh, okay." And she said, "Is there anything else, you know, you need help with or whatever?" And I said, "No." And then I stood there for a second and I said, "You know what?" She turned around and was going back the other way. And I said, "You know what? Yeah, I want to sign up." I said, "I know I'll get it. It's not a big deal. I'll sign up so you can get your quota today, or so you can reach your goal today, whatever." And she was like, "Oh, okay." And she was excited about it. And I was like, well, hopefully I helped her day, you know. Well, we did that. Not that I'm a great person or anything like that, but I did it. I signed up, and they did this text thing where you sign up and all this, and I was like, okay. So then it had said, you know, because of the way I had applied, it would be 7 to 10 business days and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, that's cool, you know. And I have learned in my 43 years to ask specific questions whenever you're getting discounts for signing up for things at stores. So I had asked, you know, if we were still going to be able to use our credit from my husband's job, and we were told yes, we could, no problem. You know, they weren't going to not give us our discount. And then I asked, you know, what about if, since it's not going through today, will we still get the discount? Yes, we'd still get the discount. No problem, blah, 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 whatever. Well, I had asked all the questions that should be asked. So then, I'm going to use a couple of these that are like this kind for Saturday and Sunday. So anyway, I said, okay, well, that's cool. And I said, well, how do I do it? You know, whenever I get to the register, just tell them that I had signed up with you. And she said, yes, just tell them that you signed up with me, and you can show them the text and all that stuff. And you'll get your $15. And I was like, okay, cool, whatever. I knew I shouldn't be signing up for a credit card. I knew I didn't really need it. I knew I was never going to use it. But I did it for that girl. Don't ask me why. My husband didn't have any objections. Well, anyway, it turns out that she was wrong. You have to be approved, or you have to whatever to get it, which really, you know, not everybody's going to be approved. So I was like, oh, okay, well, whenever we got to the register and all that stuff, I said, okay, well, you know, that's fine. I had not started any kind of drama or anything like that. But the cashier was talking to the manager who was at a different register, and I was like, you are being all up in here loud and telling my business to everybody in the store, and I don't like this. But I didn't say anything to her. I was just like, you know, I don't care about the discount. It doesn't bother me that we don't get it today. Whatever, it's fine. I said, and then she said something about, well, if you get the credit card, you can come back. I said, I know I'll get the credit card, because that kind of ticked me off, because she acted like I was lying about my good credit. And you know, when a girl works for her credit, she wants to be, you know. So I was like, I can show you my credit score. I have an excellent credit score. So don't be doubting my credit score, you know. I might not, you know, I was not rude or anything like that. I said, you know, I just told her, I just made it known. Don't doubt what I say. Don't call me a liar. Don't do that kind of thing, because I don't lie. I have no reason to lie. So anyway, I said, well, I just want to buy my stuff and go, you know. Also, I'm putting today's on these. I didn't do it there because it's a double box. So, I don't know. And I didn't want to take up any more space where she is. But anyways, so I was like, okay, fine, you know, just give us our discount from my husband's job, and I want to go. I want to leave. I want to buy my stuff and get out. So, I'm not going to do any more of that right now. I'm going to go to the sidebar, because I need to figure out this part. And I think I'm going to use this one. because I don't know why. Well, anyways, I was like, okay, fine, you know, if we don't get the discount, I don't care. I wasn't planning on getting it anyway today. It wasn't in my, you know, it wasn't on my radar. It wasn't a thing that mattered to me. So, whenever we were walking out, after we paid and everything, we were walking out, I heard the cashier who had just waited on us say, I'm going to get Desiree. I started to walk back to her and tell her she best not be saying anything to that little girl, because she had done nothing wrong. First of all, that's what I wanted to turn around and say. But I know cannot do that. I cannot, you know, I cannot hurt my witness by being a jerk just because someone else is being a jerk. So anyway, I didn't say anything, and so whenever we got out of the store and everything, my husband is my, what do you call it? Like, he keeps me on the even scale, and if he thinks something is wrong, it's wrong. Sometimes my mind goes a little too fast and I will jump to conclusions. So sometimes I have to ask him, am I wrong? You know what I'm saying? So whenever we walked out, I said, do you feel like the way that woman just acted, you know, was wrong or right? Or, you know, what do you think? What's your thoughts? And he didn't like it. He didn't like the way she acted. He didn't like the way she treated us, like if we were lying or, you know, anything like that. He just didn't like any of the situation. And I said, well, what about what she said about Desiree? He said, that I didn't like. I said, well, do you think I should send corporate an email? He said, that's up to you. And we talked about it a little bit more. And then I had decided, I said, well, if I still feel this way whenever we get home, I'm going to send corporate an email. Mind you, we went to 1, 2, 3 more stores, and all of those stores were in another town. They were not in the same town we live in. So, why did I put that back? So we had to drive a little ways to get to those stores, and then we went shopping. We were shopping for hours. Plus, we stopped and got some lunch, too, somewhere between there, which we didn't eat in the restaurant. We ate in the truck. And now, I can tell you that was like the lady that was at that restaurant, she made all the rest of the stuff seem better, you know. I mean, she was just sweet. She's just a good person. I don't know. She just was nice and cheerful, and, you know, she was nice. I don't know how to say it other than that. But anyway, whenever we got home, it was probably 4 hours, 3-4 hours later. And I was still upset about that woman saying something about Desiree. So, I told Jeff, I said, I'm going to send them a message. If I can find their email, I'm going to send them a message. So I went to the Academy's website, and I did send them a message. I thought, they'll never do anything. They won't ever look at this. They won't ever say a thing. You know, it'll just be whatever. Anything gonna happen. And if it does, it does. You know. And then yesterday, on Sunday, I got a call from someone from Academy. And I was like, okay. So, I talked to the lady, and I told her. She said she had read my email, and I told her exactly what had happened. And she apologized. And I said, you shouldn't apologize. You did nothing wrong. I said, she said, well, I'm apologizing on behalf of Academy. I said, that's fine. She said that we don't have a policy for our employees to get some sort of quota for a credit card. And I had also brought up the fact that everybody is dealing with all this corona crap, and I probably shouldn't say that word on my channel, but whatever. Everybody's dealing with this, and people working in public service, my son being one of them, working around a lot of other people that they don't work around normally. They don't know them. Their lives are stressful enough. So, that's just the way I feel about it. I wasn't doing anything to make anybody's life stressful. any more than normal. And I was, you know, cheerful, no problem person. You know, I wasn't trying to be rude to anybody or do anything. So, it's just, I feel things were not handled properly. Well, I told the lady, oh, wait a minute, how do I want to do this? Oh, I've got 4 of each, it's fine. No, I've got 3 of these. Ew. Usually I don't have anything on Sunday, though. So I'm going to swap these 2 out. Okay, let me put the big one in the middle. That's what I should have done in the beginning. Okay. Okay. I'm going to stick that there. But anyway, the lady called me from Academy, and I told her the story, a little bit of it again. I told her a little bit more, you know, my thoughts. And I said, you know, it's been a day. I've had plenty of time to cool down, which I wasn't angry in the beginning. I was just annoyed that she would say she was going to get Desiree when Desiree was doing nothing wrong. She was doing her job. Oh, I should have put this one on Monday for Coffee Monday. Okay, we're going to change this one again. Look at that. So, the lady said, well, we're going to send you a $15 gift card. I said, no, I don't need the $15 gift card. I mean, that's not what I had said anything about. I said I wasn't worried about the money. It was the fact that this employee who was doing her job as best she could wasn't treated properly if they said something to her. And I just don't like anyone being mistreated. Or, you know, I didn't like that cashier's attitude with, you know, the whole situation, because nobody did anything wrong. And nobody was irate. I could have been showing my tail. I could have been a crazy Southern woman. I mean, you know, I could have done it. But I didn't do anything. Nobody raised their voice. Nobody said anything that should have been, you know, anything happening. Except the cashier and the manager yelling to each other. I'm going to move this down one. And the whole reason is because this just looks too empty. And I can still cover up this. And it'll be fine. That looks better to me already. Okay. Well, anyways, they insisted on sending me the $15. And I said, well, you don't have my address, so, you know. And she said, yes, we do. We pulled up your account. I was like, oh, crap. Why'd I have to order things online? But anyway, they're going to send it. I didn't care that they were sending, I mean, you know, whatever. I'll buy something with it, I'm sure. But that's not the whole purpose of the whole situation. I'm going to use this one because there is this color in here. This is from a So Cute planner thing. And what I'm going to do is put it about middle ways somewhere. And the reason why I'm putting it like that is because I want to put a header below it. And put in, I'll use one of these headers I had started trying to use before. And then put my YouTube stuff under there and like write down the videos. But that's plenty of space. But anyways, it turned out okay, I guess. And I told the lady that on the phone, I said, I'm not angry. I said, I'm not, you know, she didn't hurt my feelings. I'm not angry. I just don't think that it should have been handled that way. I don't think she should have embarrassed me by yelling across the place to the manager. If she needed to talk to the manager, she should have walked over there. Or, you know, something different should have happened other than the way it did. And she agreed, and they're going to use it for a training opportunity. And she said, well, someone from the store may contact you. And I said, okay. I said, I don't really need to talk to anyone at the store. I said, but if they want to talk to me and, you know, I tell them how I feel, I'll do that. But I just don't see any reason for that. But okay. And she said, well, if you don't want them to call you, they don't have to. I said, well, that's completely up to you. So she said she was going to have them not call me, just use it for a training opportunity. And I was fine with that. It was just a weird situation that should never have happened. And if they are requiring their employees to meet some quota for credit card applications at this time, with everything being so wacky and crazy. That is wrong. But she said they were not. So the lady was really nice on the phone, and I was nice. I mean, I wasn't mean to anybody the whole time. Nobody was mean. It was just extremely annoying. Okay, I don't know what I'm going to put here, other than I just guess I'll put a pumpkin and some flowers, because I don't want to put too much. Some of these leaves falling, maybe. I don't know. Tell me, what would you have done in that situation? I didn't care about the $15. I wasn't planning on getting it anyway. You know, so I don't know. I don't know what I would have thought otherwise, other than just the way I thought, you know. I don't know if I handled it the wrong way. I don't know if I should have contacted HR, you know. But I just don't like it whenever anyone is mistreated. If y'all haven't figured that out about me yet. That is just one thing that annoys me more than anything else, is whenever someone is mistreated. And I think the fact that my son works in public relations, or not public relations, but in the public, especially at this time when we're all dealing with the virus, you know, they're putting themselves in a situation that is not the best. I mean, even our president got the virus. There's one of the pastors I've listened to on the local Christian radio has the virus. There's lots of people who have it, and these people are in this situation every day. So, I mean, there shouldn't be any extra pressure to do something that they don't need to do. Like, have a quota for credit cards. And I told the lady, I said, you know, as many shortages and as many things that are not on our shelves right now, do you really think people are going to be using credit cards soon? Probably not. And she said, I agree. She didn't understand why that there would be a quota, but at any store, which, I mean, I don't know. It's crazy. It's fine, though. It all turned out okay, I hope. But I told her, I said, if I find out someone was mean to Desiree, I said, I don't know that girl. I never met her before in my life, but I do go in that store. And I said, if I find out someone was mean to her, they're not going to like me much, and I may not get to go back in the store again. She said, no, don't do anything. I said, I might just tell them how I feel. I said, but I don't cuss. I don't use any bad language. So they would just need, you know, they just have this crazy mama thing. It's like, honestly, with the way they were acting, I'm going to put this over here. I don't know why. But the way they were acting, it's like this mama bear thing came out in me that I needed to protect Desiree. I don't know. It was weird. It was like, and she's probably close to my children's age, which, you know, mamas, whenever somebody messes with your babies, you go a little nuts, you know? So it was like that kind of situation. And I know I don't know this girl. I may never see her again in my life, but, and I may not even recognize her because I saw her for maybe 8-9 minutes, maybe at the most, and we both had masks on, so I may not even recognize her. You know, then again, I could, because I've seen some people in stores and they were like, you remember me waiting on you? And I was like, yeah, because you were awesome, you know, or something like that, you know. And I've told people, like, I remembered you because you were nice, and because you, oh, that's not good. Because you were just, you know, a good person or whatever, or how, you know. I do remember people, they stand out if they go above and beyond, and I try my best to let them know, because, you know, you don't know what somebody's going through in the day. You don't know if somebody might be having a really bad day. And that same day, actually, we had gone to Walmart too because Jeff had to get his tire fixed. Because that's where he gets his tire. He got his tires. So we went to Walmart too. So there was another store then. Now that experience was excellent. And you know, it was a good day. I mean, so, and Jeff and I had not really been able to spend much time together recently because of his schedule. So it was like our date day, and we just, whenever people are rude to other people, it just makes me mad. But I was not mad. I was not like showing my tail or acting a fool. I couldn't do that in a store. I'd embarrass myself. I want to put this dog down. So maybe I'll put it right here. Oh, nope. His tail will hang off. Actually, no. I can just snip off. His tail's not hanging off. It's just some of the clear. And you guys know I don't mind snipping off some of the clear. I don't know why I'm using this whole entire sheet of stickers either. I'm not really. There's still going to be some there. I just think he's cute. I mean, they've got that one, the puppy, and so this one can have that one. I don't know. I have lots more deco here. Okay, so I think that's about it. That's all I need to do. I don't need to do any more. I need to stop right there. So, I think I have everything in there that I need to for that stuff. So let me find this. Okay. I thought this was under my other thing. So this is my YouTube. I just got a little YouTube logo and put upload on it from my Cricut machine or my Cricut software. And that's how that happened. That's why it says upload. So this will be where my uploads go. Trash is Monday and Thursday. Oh dear. Well, she's going to run over the trash can if I put it there. Okay, I'm going to move these. And I'm going to put the trash there. There, yeah. I'll put these flowers down here, or whatever they are. I don't know, they're little round things. Monday and Thursday. I'll stick it right there. There we go. Okay. Family day is Sunday, and this says family is everything. Date night is Saturday, which Jeff's got to work the Saturday that's coming, and he's swapped shifts, so I don't know what we're going to do about date night unless we just do it on Sunday for this coming week. And I did not take my church sticker out. I need to do that. This is for planning. I try to get this done, this planner done on Monday, and it is actually Monday today. So let me find a church sticker. I know I have some church stickers in my church planner, or not my church planner, but my faith planner, or you know, the one I do my scripture writing plan in. Here we go. I'll grab these. There's fuzz on that. And I have some more right in here. So I'm just going to stick those ones in this planner so that, because I ran out. Okay, so I'm going to grab, I guess, the red one for church for this time. And stick these in the little pouch so I don't forget where there are. Speak English, lady. Isn't it so nice the way I talk to myself? Y'all. So now you know a crazy story about me. And if I see someone is being mistreated, I will turn them in. The one who mistreats the one. I'm not a perfect person. I know that. I know that. And like I told the lady yesterday whenever I was on the phone with her, I said, they might have been having a bad day, or that, you know, the cashier might have been having a bad day. I said anything could have been happening. It, you know, but either way, it was wrong for her to say, I'm going to get Desiree. It just did not sound right to me. It didn't sound like a joke. It sounded like malicious. So, or maybe it was because I was irritated. I don't know. I told the lady that too. I said I could have been irritated, and that might be why it sounded so bad to me, or it could have been anything. I said, so I don't want anyone to get in trouble, but it could be a learning experience for someone. I don't want anyone to be, you know, have problems with their job because of it, but teach them differently not to act that way. I don't know. Y'all, this was a crazy video. I think it was different than any I've ever done. But I'm going to go for now, and I hope that you still want to be here after this crazy day, and I have let you know a little bit of my craziness. If you like my channel, go ahead and subscribe, and make sure you hit the bell if you want to be notified whenever I do upload, because, you know, I may tell other stories sometime. Let me know if you think I did the right thing or not. If I did do the right thing in your eyes, I'll be okay. If I did not do the right thing in your eyes, I'll still be okay, because every one of us has our own opinion. I feel like I did the right thing because I didn't get anyone in trouble. I didn't name names except the one that did good. So if anything, one person will get commendated or whatever and not reprimanded because I did not give names. So that was another thing I didn't tell you. Anyway, again, I'm going to go. Thank you for watching. Go ahead and hit the like button if you like this. Share it with your friends if you think they get a kick out of this weird person. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.